what we train at the school is coaching skills, and coaching skills, our training is split up into, you have the conversation, you have the continuum, you have the system, you have ethics, supervision and professionalism, and people go out into the world and they coach in the world. And what we're using here is how we can use our style of coaching to improve on the leadership of organizations and developing culture. Now, the way that organizations work is it's a top-down approach, it's a command, control, tell paradigm, and the CEO sits at the top of the organization and the customers sit at the bottom line. And what we want to talk about here is servant leadership. And so we've got the coaching stuff done. Now we're moving the conversation to leadership and how leaders can use coaching as a skill set to motivate organizations. So me, as a leader, I'm going to be coaching and interacting with you. You interact with your teams, and your teams have followers or interact with customers. And so what I want to talk about is the training and how you use coaching to go off and become better mentors in organization. And then when you start thinking about leadership, sustainability, succession planning, all that sort of thing. And so the second part of the training, which I'm going to be doing with existing coaches, is around business coaching and how you can use a coaching skill set in servant leadership, being a servant leader, the difference between being a leader and being a manager, and where you have kind of hit your glass ceiling and you don't know how to break through, or your team doesn't know how to break through, and then you'll do a breakthrough process with one of our partners. And there are two streams to you being developed. One is your leadership skills, and then the other is the management skills, and how those two come together, and you as a coach, business coach, can facilitate the organization in coming up with the solutions to their challenge. So a business coach doesn't have the answers to tell the business what they can do. The business coach facilitates the business in mentoring and coming up with the solutions to their own challenges. If the coach was coming up with the business solutions for the business, the coach is actually a consultant, and that is then the person showing up in a different role. So business coaches go into businesses, they work within the systemic environment to improve business outcomes. And so the second part of our training is you can learn coaching skills, but then how do you go and apply them in the business environment? How do you behave in a professional, ethical way? How do you receive supervision? And how, as a coach, you transition to a business and team coach. So that's what we're going to be talking about in this lecture, in this series. And yeah, always comment.